Welcome back. Now that you have your unit economics, we're going to start thinking about your enterprise economics as part of your business model. The goal of this section is to create a model for your enterprise economy and determine the break-even point for your enterprise. Now, the way to start is to start with fixed cost versus variable cost, where the fixed cost is the cost that you would have to pay regardless of the number of products or service that you deliver. So this is office rent and supplies, administration, some telephone, so on, utilities, etc. A variable cost is associated with the number of products or services that you're delivering. So this would be cost of goods sold, or your shipping costs, or other things. Raw materials, product installations, sales commissions, those kinds of things that are dependent upon the number of units that are sold. So again, fixed cost versus variable cost. So if you look at it graphically, your fixed cost should remain constant over the horizon of the number of units that you sold, but the variable cost will increase as the number of units are sold. And while you can anticipate that your unit cost may come down because you're getting economies of scale, the real crucial calculation is at what point does your revenue cross over that combination of fixed and variable cost? That's what we refer to as the break-even point. And understanding the number of units that have to be produced or delivered or people that are served and the revenue that produces relative to the combination of fixed and variable cost, understanding that break-even point then will drive your business in decision-making very early on. So let's look at an example in a cook stove. The break-even analysis here is that the stove has a suggested retail price of, in this case, $48. Your distributor takes a cut, so the price to the distributor is $34. The cost to produce the stove, $18, and let's assume that the distributor can sell 300 of them per month. You have 4 distributors and a sales manager, and your fixed costs then are $8,000 per sales manager and $10,000 for other fixed costs, for a total of $18,000. So how many distributors selling 300 units per month does it take for you to cover that $18,000? Well, I'll cheat and cut to the bottom line. It takes 4. So this is the type of calculation that you want to do because it'll help you determine the priorities of your resources and your investments that you're making in your channel. So the deliverable then is to build a financial model that models your break-even at the enterprise level and separates the fixed and variable cost. Make sure you include all the overhead that's included, and the model should be able to be linked to the unit economics you did in the last section. Good luck, and we'll be back soon.